Hello everyone, it's time for Hiveswap again. Sorry about the audio issues on the last one. I'm actually not recording these in bulk like I was. Now, today I'm going to record 3 at once, but I just did 1 the other day so that way you guys would have something. But I'm going to try and record the rest of these in bulk. Still going to come out every other day, and I'm going to try and remember to fix the audio rather than not. Also, while I'm booting it up and getting through the intro screens, oh god, she's back? That's not good. I see a lot of people asking, hey, you should have done the good route, especially for her, or whatever, the other route on each other guy. And normally for me, anything that's super linear like this, like where there's no real creative decisions on my part where I can change things, I'm kind of against that because it would be a disservice to the thing. But it's also like, I feel like you guys aren't watching me because you don't have the dollar to pay for the game. It's because of my not knowing what's going on experience. I don't know. So what I'm thinking about doing is, if there's enough of an outcry for it, if there's enough people who want it, maybe doing like 1 volume's worth or 2 volumes worth in a single episode and just skipping all the dialogue up until the new stuff and then just reading off I don't know, something along those lines. So that way I can see those other endings on anyone who's super important. So if A, you want that, and B, there are specific ones that you want to see those other endings for, let me know. And then I will go and try and look up how to get to them. So I'd be cheating a bit, but it would allow you guys to actually see that and see my reaction to it if that's something you want. Otherwise, never mind. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Anyway, let's play with Trixie? What was her name? Trixie. The only one that actually seems like a name you could pronounce, and I still can't. Your point is that you need a wardrobe change. You should have asked Elward for one of her rad leather jackets. You really could have made those work. Geez, it's kind of a crummy neighborhood. And there you go again, making snap judgments. Get a little alien culture into you and suddenly you're an expert. It looks like you found Altarian nightlife. Well, technically all life here is nightlife. If the people are nocturnal here, shouldn't all nightclubs be called day clubs? I mean, no, because they're still coming out at night, so it's night. Doesn't change. I mean, it's probably called, like, the Dark Cool or something bullshit. That's not really how, like, Hiveswap names things. Homestuck would name it something different. I'll figure out a name. It wouldn't be night or day, because that's just way too, like, easy to remember. It would be something bullshit, like how a library was called whatever the fuck. Anyway, maybe the lure of dancing and getting smashed with strangers is not enough to get people to brave the blistering sun. You thought you'd brave a stiff breeze for it. You're not much of a partier. But recently you've been all about new experiences. You'll try anything once. A long line of people snakes along the side of the building and doesn't appear to be moving. The club must not be open yet. You consider getting in line, but there's so many people here. You really are more of a one-on-one friendship type. You go around the back instead, to your old friend back alley in the dumpster. Distantly you hear music, comes every few seconds, then drops off. Maybe a sound check. I'm not gonna scream. For reasons that if you watch tomorrow's Yakuza at the halfway break mark, you'll find out. But there's a very good reason for me to not be screaming right now. And you'll have to watch Yakuza episode 2. Yay! I'm actually going to be like that. Anyway, not screaming. You hear something else. I can only read this as that cowboy in that one meme where he's like in the sky and he's just screaming. Like, I don't even know if it's really what some people would call singing. He's just screaming. I haven't listened to the rest of the song, just the chorus. It's like 2 minutes, 20 seconds into the, just look up screaming cowboy song and then skip to 2 minutes, 22 seconds into it and you'll know what I'm talking about. A musical, it is a musical sigh. So it does sound like the cowboy from that. A musical sigh comes from ahead. You turn the corner to find a girl standing alone outside of the back entrance. Heavy doors propped open with a chunk of concrete, like someone had just gouged it out of the street. A girl has a sweater dress and leg warmers. A bronze sign splashed across her chest. You wonder if you should consider painting a sign of your own on your clothes just to make yourself seem more normal. Without the horns, it's going to be really hard to pull that move off. I mean, we're pale like them, but they're more gray. Yeah, no point. You probably need to paint yourself gray and find... Yeah. Who would do something like that? Sounds like a huge pain with absolutely no benefits. I mean, you're going to have to, like, use a red sign, and who wants to be red blood? Because they apparently get shit on worse than the orange bloods, and they get bombed. A girl hasn't noticed you yet. She's staring at her feet and sighing. She's also... I mean, everyone's here super cool about aliens. Like, I'm straight up an alien. No one's like, people are willing to, like, go on dates with me and hang out with me and take baths with me and all sorts of shiz. And no one's freaking out. If I saw an alien, I'd be, like, a little bit more, I don't know, hype. She's also making weird little whoops and clicking noises, or singing a few bars of wordless notes. Starting low, then climbing up high. Wow, that sounds pretty good. The enclosed space between the alley walls makes it seem like it's coming from all directions. Maybe you should just leave. She looks busy, but then another troll sticks their head around the open door, shooting the girl an unkind look and kicking the cement block doorstep away. Oh hey, there's only one reason you would prop open a door. Let's try and grab it. Because, I mean, she's probably with the band, right? And dude, do you know, it's so hard to get into a fucking club. I haven't played any, well, I've been in a couple bands, but, like, it can be an issue. Displaying the dexterity of someone who's far healthier and far less dressed in a slinky bathrobe, you grab the door before it can slam close. The bronze-blood girl's attention snaps up and she breaks off mid-note. She takes in the misplaced concrete. She takes in the misplaced concrete and you holding the door. Okay, yeah, that is a sentence. Oh, What is that supposed to be? Italic eyes. Oh, thanks for catching that. Oh, no, that's just like, it's like when you're reading song lyrics on a website or whatever, the way they format it, they've got slashes. Oh, thanks for catching that. I would have to go all the way around to the front. Must have been the wind. Just what kind of wind do they have here that could pick up a chunk of rock the size of a turtle, unless wind is urban slang for some rude douchebag? She gives you a quick little smile and darts through the door, letting it close behind her with a solid click. Yep, locked. A brief, gleaming flare of friendship you felt when she smiled at you in earnest thanks stutters and dies. You really had a moment there, but now she's inside and you're out here, and when you'll never reap the fruit of glorious friendship you planted with that act of kindness. Just what was the point of doing something nice if you don't get any credit for it? Heard a couple of guys act like that. They're very nice men. They're very nice guys, I assure you. It's the whole reason that they're nice, up until it doesn't advantage them. We're going to redo this one because I didn't achieve anything. This episode's like 8 minutes long and people are going to be like, what the fuck did you do? See, some of these are like that, and that I did both routes. I don't know how many routes there are in these. There may be more than 2. I would assume so, because I would imagine it's closer to 4. How do I skip? I guess I should figure that out. Is there a button for that? There it is. Tab. All right. So I guess standing there like an asshole is the correct answer. Like the witness to a disastrous car accident, you stand there and watch as the girl notices the door closing and lets out a squeak. Jumping for the handle, she misses it and smacks her knee against the metal frame. Ouch, damn it. She has a soft musical voice, even when she's swearing. You ask if she's okay. She stops rubbing at her knee and looks up at you. You're quite a bit taller than her, but she looks older than some of the other trolls that you hung out with. No worries. Well, at least not about my leg. If you wanted something to worry about, I'm sure I can come up with some ideas without trouble. You sure heard that you have plenty to worry about recently. Thought you'd appreciate the offer. She gives a fruitless tug on the back door. She knocks, nobody comes. She knocks again, still nothing. I mean, the last kind of gig sort of situation I had was at Elysium in Austin. Can I find a picture of Elysium real quick? Here, give me a sec. Let me find a picture of Elysium. I kind of imagine that this club is very similar to Elysium. They had like an art night, so you could bring in paintings and stuff. It was part of Pancakes and Booze. I know, like, this is not why you're here, but yeah, whatever. It's nice. They've had like okay, maybe I gotta find a better picture than yeah, a lot of these I can't show you guys. It's like a goth bar. They have like industrial nights and stuff. I figured it would work with like it would probably meet the crowd that I hang out with. Let's see if I can find the outside. Apparently I can't. I can only find pictures of the inside. It's a classy joint. It's very small. I'm having trouble finding it, and I'm not sure how many of these images I can show you. Twitch or YouTube is a little bit finicky. Oh, there we go. There it was, like halfway down the page. Yeah, there it is. Oh, you guys saw all of that then. Great. Well, anyway, here you go. I got to watch back in post. Hopefully none of that's bad. But this is what the outside of it looks like. That's the front door. It's a nice place, really. A couple of knife stabs in some of the couches. I think they got rid of those, though, after my gig with them. Like, they saw that was a problem, and they switched them out. But, you know, it's nice. Check the men's bathroom if you can get in there. Nobody comes. She knocks again. Still nothing. You hear that someone kicked her doorstop out of the way. You tell her that someone kicked her doorstop out of the way. She looks disappointed but not surprised. Well, I'll just have to go back around the front. Could be worse. Would you care to join me? Oh my god, you thought she'd never ask. This is working out perfectly. You are so glad that she got locked back out here with you and the rest of the garbage. I'm Chixie Roxmere. That's the last time I'm going to try and pronounce that. Although I'm sure you already know that. I don't think you're an idiot or anything. You know, meet and greets are usually after the show, but you seem nice. I aren't sure how she figures that, since all you've done is stand around. It's true. It's true. I think that's supposed to be though. It's true thought, so you don't protest. You are nice, super nice. You might be the nicest son of a bitch on this whole dang planet. That actually is true. Normally, like, when you get into that whole, like, oh, I'm so nice thing, like, you end up sounding like a dick. But, I mean, a majority of the people on this planet have tried to murder me, so I'm going to go with, yeah, I'm nice. You ask her if she's performing here tonight. Of course, why else would I be warming up in the back of a dirty alley? You tell her that you've seen people do far weirder things. She laughs. You aren't wrong. People around here will do anything for attention nowadays. For instance, you are walking around in absolution robe. You cough delicately. Very true. Very true. She's got you there. If you come inside with me, I can give you an autograph. Don't have anything to write on back here. Trixie seems to think you're a fan who managed to get past security and accost her in person. She doesn't seem too upset, though. More like delighted. Think back many friends ago when Sinerva told you that it was dangerous for low bloods to get popular. You wonder if Trixie trusts you just because she thinks that you are also a low blood, or maybe she's just not that popular. You follow her back to the front of the club, past the line of trolls waiting inside. The guy whistles at her and she gives them a flirty little wave, along with a flat smile, a customer service smile. She throws the bouncer something in her palm. She throws the bouncer something on her palm husk, and he lifts the velvet rope. They're with me. They're my +1. Wow, you've never been anyone's +1 before. A bunch of people online look annoyed, but Trixie ignores them. You follow her, tripping a little on the hem of your robe. Be careful, huh? I don't want you to twist an ankle. Is this gonna be a situation where I get murdered? I'm trying to think of other orange bloods that I know of, and I'm trying to... Yellow is higher up the cast than orange, right? Because red's as low as it goes, like burgundy. Which means that orange has to be between yellow and red. And the yellow bloods that I remember have been like 4chan trolls, so... She's fairly low tier, but she's not an asshole. Maybe? It's like that whole don't trust anyone over 30 thing. Except for its blood colors. Trixie speaks with a lit. Like a character in a musical getting ready to burst into song. You hope you aren't supposed to participate if she does. You're a little too busted for impromptu dance numbers, and you're also liable to flash someone in this robe. You hear the music, is that a urinal? The fuck is that? You hear the music and the chatter from down the hall, but Trixie pulls you in another direction, towards the dressing room. Ooh. You pass several closed doors, stopping in front of one of them that seems to be in the process of being cleared out. Bunch of shit spilling out into the hall, clothes trailing out of suitcases, a microphone cord that seems to be slithering around slowly among the detritus. Charming. God, I can't do anything without someone making a mess around. Locking me out. Now this. Who did this? I am seriously out for blood tonight. Looks like someone commandeered her dressing room while she was out, as well as tossed all her shit out into the hall. I have to deal with this. I'll be right back. You can borrow some clothes if you want. In fact, I insist. Well, there you go. Now I've got clothes. She leaves you in a cramped little room. It's dark in the hall, and everywhere in Eternia is getting darker than is comfortable for you. You're getting used to it, though. Imagine humans used to have to deal with this all the time back before electricity. Provided they didn't die immediately of, like, dysentery. You flick on the outline of white bulbs around the mirror. Oh, wow. Even in a sort of flattering light, you look like a grade A free-range disaster. Tagoro's expensive rainbow drinker serum has rubbed off, and now you're mostly just dusty. You wade through a couple of Trixies. I don't know why I keep saying Trixie. A friend of mine's super into RuPaul's Drag Race, and their favorite is Trixie Mattel, and I think that's what I keep doing. Even though that clearly says Trixie. Everything in here is too small for you. There might be a couple of sweater dresses and a hoodie that might fit, but without a pair of pants, that's going to get really scandalous real fast. The only thing that you find that works in this whole damn dressing room is a floaty purple dress hanging from the back of the door. Definitely not your style, and you never wear something like this at home. But fuck it, roll with the punches, right? Not just in the violence way, in the fashion ways. You give a little experimental twirl in front of the mirror. You're not going to break any hearts, but you'll do. You actually kind of dig it. You're busy admiring yourself when Trixie comes back. She sniffs sharply, and then there's a tear. And there are tear tracks in her face. She isn't crying anymore, but she looks mad as hell. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's her. It was hung up on the back of the door for a reason, dumbass. Is she mad at you? Did you manage to fuck something up without even being there? You've mad fucking up skills. I got bumps and they kicked me off the Oh, okay, no. They kicked me off the lineup. I was supposed to be the opening, but some new band came in with... They have a purple blood drummer, so the club owner let them take my place. Listen, I'm probably already wanted for murder, right? Can I just, off someone? Make this better for you? You've been nice to me. And not in the, manipulative, I'm gonna charge you $1 billion for legal fees way, but in the actually nice way. So I'd off someone. I mean, fuck it. At this point? Of course. This is how it always goes. God, she looked so sad. Time to break out your finely tuned comfort muscles. But before you can get those guns out, someone oozes up to the two of you. Someone you recognize. Oh, look, it's everyone's favorite. Oh, incredible, Miss Rocksmere. What are the... Oh, this place is gonna get bombed. No, that's the other guy. No, wait, that is him. Oh, shit. Fuck you. I hate you. What are the odds? It must be fate. Well, you chirped that you'd be coming to the show, so I guess the odds were pretty good. Zebra doesn't let this dim his sparkle. He isn't the type of guy to let facts get in the way. He hasn't even noticed you. He's too busy kissing the back of Trixie's hand. Looking good, baby. I'm kind of a... Are you guys, like, a thing? I'm kind of a mess. I've been crying. Well, crying looks good on you. That's not a compliment. Zebra finally glances your way and does an extremely exaggerated double take. Wow, damn, didn't even recognize you. You clean up real nice, you know? You haven't cleaned up at all, and really, in fact, you haven't bathed since Tagora's fancy absolution trap. All you've done is put on a slinky dress. Alright? It's not like you aren't happy to see I am not happy to see Zebra, actually. I'm very much not happy to see Zebra because I know where this is going. I'm not. He's one of your many success stories. He just, you know, he's the kind of friend that you want to think about back fondly from time to time, remembering all the good times. Yeah, not necessarily the kind that you want to hang out with or have hang all over you like he is right now. Trixie looks at his arm around your shoulder and then looks momentarily annoyed. Then her expression skips a couple of tracks and hits back on neutral. So you met? So you've met? Where? Online? In a forum? Can I join? Not a forum. Unless if you're talking the forum of life. You're not suave, dude. Fate just keeps bringing us together, doesn't it? Just like you and me, Trixie, baby. Trixie laughs. Now that she's gotten over her surprise, her entire demeanor has changed. Why do you have a crush on this asshat? You can do better than this. I don't know a damn thing about your personality, but I know a thing about his personality, and I know you can do better. Her body language has changed, has relaxed, and she keeps biting her lip. She looks like an actor demonstrating bashful on command. Zebra is eating it up. It was really neat. Oh, are you playing him? You know what? Good on you. If that's what you're doing, good on you. It's really nice of you to post my EP on your blog. I got a lot of listens from that. Babe, have I ever told you that I think you're so strong? Seriously, low-blood girls are so strong. Trixie laughs again. It sounds painful. Maybe once or twice. I love your stuff. That one song, Poisonous Moon or whatever? It's Bloody Sun. Good guess. Yeah, right, exactly. Like good stuff, sweetheart. Can't wait to hear more tonight. Alright, he doesn't know that Trixie got bumps. Trixie meets your eyes. She seems to be trying to communicate something entirely with her eyebrows. If I skip through the audio or dialogue, I can get back to this point. What do I think the right option is? She's trying to communicate something. She wants to play, but I also bet she doesn't want to be in debt to this asshat, because he seems like the kind of creeper who would be like, well, I did you a favor, now you can do me one, babe. You know, that kind? Because fuck this guy. Not literally, but metaphorically. Fucking him is what, you know, makes him happy. Don't do that. Mind your own damn business. Sorry about that. You follow Trixie's lead and don't say anything. Zebra will find out pretty soon anyway when the show starts and Trixie doesn't get on stage. He takes off, saying he's gonna get a spot in the pit. There's no pit here. Yeah, she doesn't seem the type. Oh, I accidentally skipped 2 screens. You wonder if it's because... Okay, how do I go back one? No. I changed the audio, but I think it's going to be a little bit too much of a change. So I feel like... Assistive self-voicing. Is that for people who, like, are like me? Rolls back to page up. Her earnest, polite look. Wait, hold on.
Self-voicing enabled. Her earnest, polite look drops.
Okay, that's not very good.
Self-voicing disabled.
I used to listen to a lot of creepypasta with that kind of voice going, and so now I just associate that with just horror, and that's not a good look. Polite looks drops as soon as Zebra is out of sight. She's letting you see all the bits of herself that she has to hide from other people. You wonder if it's because you don't matter that much, or if she can sense your trustworthy nature. You're a natural optimist when it comes to friendship, and you decided to believe in the latter. Come on, I want you to get a good look at the jerks who want to take the stage from me, so I can talk about them and vent on my chitter. You could follow it if you want. Only like 4 people do. It's not like anybody cares about my problems anyway. You risk an encouraging pat between her shoulder blades. She sniffs and wipes her nose. At least I have you, my one non-creepy fan. Honestly, like, this is kind of legit. Like, if you've ever not done creative stuff or art or anything like that, one solid fan is worth 100, you know? And one creepy fan is worth 10 enemies. Probably closer to 100 enemies. So just be a good... If you see someone who's making good stuff but isn't getting a lot of love, show them that love, you know? I'm doing all right for myself, but I know there are people who aren't, and they deserve some love. I'm getting off on a ramble again. At least you think you aren't creepy. I guess you don't know that well. You're sure heard that you're not creepy, at least not as creepy as that guy. Trixie starts to respond, but then breaks off. Her voice sticks a little in her throat like she swallowed a bug. Oh wait, they've actually eat bugs here. Like she swallowed a live bug. Actually, they might eat live bugs. Well, fuck, simile canceled. Anyway, Trixie stops talking and you realize it's because she's listening instead. The first band is going on, and going from Trixie's expression, this must be the band that scooped her. Can't believe it. I can't. She takes off. You aren't sure if you're supposed to follow, but she swoops back in and grabs your hand and drags you along behind her. You go past the club's entrance into the staircase, emerging from the tiny backstage area. Trixie just stops outside the stage lights. The band on stage is 4 trolls, mixed cast judging from their clothes, although you suppose they don't have to wear the clothes of their color of their blood, though most trolls seem to. Law or tradition, both are dangerous to break. That's my song. They didn't just steal my set, they stole my set list. Oh, I want to fucking wreck these dudes. Her cheeks flush and ruddy brown, and she shakes with rage. She begins to sing along with them. Twist and pull, breathe the terror of life and hell, spines and gore furthermore on this... Are you okay? Eris above, blight below, knocking on Hive's front door. Love me, please, I abhor. It's kind of a twangy country feel to it, except for the murder and baby love. You can't tell. Doesn't really fit the band's on-stage vibe. Doesn't really fit Trixie's either, but maybe you haven't seen her perform. Maybe she's really different when she gets in the spotlight. She's crying now, tears streaming down her face as she sings. Her tears are orange. That's not what I was expecting. It's all over. Nobody's going to believe that I wrote this music. Some dirt blood country girl. You remember what Sinerva told you about High Blood stealing music and acting like they wrote it? God, that's so unfair. Getting her drunk or getting drunk is just not a solid idea. Like, sometimes I feel like drinking, but it's not. It's a depressant, you know? Both in how it makes you chill out and also how it makes you depressed. So it's not a good idea to drink when you're kind of fucked up. But I'm just gonna do what I would do and just beat the shit out of some people. So Trixie, oh, that was a suggestion to her. I thought that was a suggestion to me. I was down to clown on that one. Trixie clenches her fists. Yeah. I mean, let's just trash the back room. That way we don't get... She reaches onto the snarl mess of her equipment and then comes back with a microphone that only looks like a bit squirmy. She walks out over to the costume rack and pulls down a mask, just a plain white, like the Phantom of the Opera mask, jarringly stark against the gaudy, organic styles of most everything else on Eternia. She waits for a dip in the volume in the song, then she gets one right after the bridge. Then she switches on the microphone and takes a huge breath. Shut the fuck up! I like this girl. The shot reverberates around the club. The sound of the crowd dips, then falls off almost entirely. The band staggers to a slow, rattling stop. Nobody seems to know what's going on. Oh, this isn't what you meant. You meant like egg their tour bus or trash them on. I mean, trashing them online is not going to do anything. That just increases their street cred. What you gotta do is you gotta fucking like trash their back room. Yeah, I was down with that, but this girl's style, you know, it's good. Trixie steps into the light and murmur goes up through the crowd. The band singer lowers her microphone. She's a short blue dress with long, vicious claws painted red. You're not up on the trends, but you're pretty sure that red is edgy. Trixie covers her microphone and says something to the band. The Cerulean stares at her for a few seconds before letting out a cascading spray of laughter. Sure, honey, okay. Condescending and sweet, like Trixie's a toddler who just happened to wander on stage. She points razor finger guns at a guy on the soundboard. Razor, give the lady a beat. I'm not gonna rap this. I'm just gonna let you know. Like, she's down to clown for the rap, but oh God. You know what this is. Is this a rap battle? You see Trixie, are you a country singer? What is that? What the fuck is happening? You see Trixie's face framed by the lights, focused and intent, all simpering gone. You like that? You hit that? I own it. Coming in hot, trying to steal my spot. Oh God, is this a limerick? Just grab my bulge and deep throat it. Yeah. A dirty limerick, holy shit, she's actually doing this thing, a rap battle, Jesus. Cerulean girl spits some stuff back. It's kind of basic, just general insults about Trixie's blood color, and her lyrics being stale. Considering she stole Trixie's song, it doesn't really fly. The crowd really doesn't know that, though. They're all eating it up, probably think that it's some kind of it's all part of the show. Some fiery little low blood coming on stage to shake things up. Paint your claws red, paint your mouth brown, acting like you know what it's like down here on the ground. Crowd whoops. Might be a high blood just got owned in the club, but it's definitely not a lot of there. But there's definitely, this might be a high blood owned club, but there's definitely a lot of low bloods in the crowd. But it's imitation. I got no expectation. This is your final station. You're gonna have to hit higher than this collaboration. You aren't like a rap expert or anything, but you can definitely tell that Trixie isn't either. She's getting breathless towards the end of each line, hits some words strangely, but the crowd's really feeling her. Definitely more than they're feeling the Cerulean. Trixie's voice picks up speed and power as she gains confidence, drawing energy off the crowd. You realize you're leaning forward too, making sure you catch every word. She goes through a whole list of the Browns' shortcomings, including their fashion sense, their talent level, their impersonal clusterfuck. They're apparently a pretty well-known group online. She throws in some stuff about stealing her music, and the crowd owes in this like a middle school cafeteria. So kill me, call me, call in the drones. Won't change a bit what all they know. When you're a thief, what do you expect? I beat you all square, hey, show some respect. Trixie drops the mic, the room erupts. Really want to do like a mic drop. Holy shit, that was awesome. She just came with all that on the fly. Cerulean looks furious. Another troll runs onto the stage trying to get the crowd under control. They're all chanting mask, mask, mask. Trixie runs off stage, chucking both the mask and the microphone back where she found them. Yeah. 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 She grabs you and runs all the way back out into the alley where you met, letting the door close behind you. You guess you're done with that club. Trixie's eyes are round and a little shell-shocked. I just did that. Yeah, she did. I just told a bunch of high bloods to eat my bulge. You don't know what a bulge is, but yep. Eat my dick, I would imagine. considering that you were talking about deep-throating it as well. I like her style. Fuck, they liked me, didn't they? They were cheering for me. You say yeah, pretty sure they were. Holy shit, I'm going to be cold. Yeah. You hear all that stuff? You can't just say stuff like that. You remind her that she was wearing a mask when she did. Yeah, but she was still wearing this. And her horns were like that. It's gonna take like 5 seconds to scan the area and figure out who looks like that. You need to switch out of that outfit. You're gonna get caught. Oh right, no one will remember who I. Nobody will know who I am. I'm safe. Oh, but that means nobody will know it's me. You aren't quite following. I'm not going to get credit at all. God, why does everything have to be so metaphorically resounded? That's a word I should know. Oh, girl, you feel that? You definitely know it's that, like, hey, that was pretty dope. Both of you jump about a foot in the air, a low blood and a hoodie and a bunch of sunglasses, and a pair of sunglasses, just one, not a bunch. Slouches against the brick beside the back door. Either you are seriously impaired today or he's seriously good at sneaking. You got any stuff online? He asked Trixie. She gapes at him. But I was wearing a mask, how'd you know? Well, you're standing outside the door and you're wearing the same clothes you did on stage, so... Oh, right. Clever of you. Don't worry about it. Plausible deniability, right? Catch you later. He slinks off, one hand raised in a casual, cool guy farewell. You you tell Trixie, some people will figure it out who you are, possibly some randos outside the club, but still, she can do this. She can make her dreams come true. You're right. You're totally right. So can I. So can. There we go. I guess all hope isn't lost. It's not at least until an insurmountable obstacle comes along. Thank you for, well, everything. I never would have gone out there if not for you. She hesitates for a few seconds, then goes in for a slightly damp hug. Sorry, stage lights and terror make me sweat. Is your nap over now? You need to go to sleep, honey. Well, don't argue with me. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm only getting to record one of these today. I'll try and make sure the rest are recorded so that way you guys have something to listen to, but Herman's woke up, so I need to go take care of him. I'll see you guys next time. If you enjoyed it, let me know. If you want me to do that thing where I go back and re-record like the other endings for all these other people, tell me who. Partly just because I want to know who I've screwed up. Cause I kind of sort of remember, but I don't remember any of their names. So yeah, just let me know. I know I got her right, and I got wherever he was, him or them. It's them, isn't it? Sorry. Anyway, let me know. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.